So we're starting book 2 in our Sadhanapada, in our sutras. Sadhanapada is the book, the portion on practice. But remember that when we're referring to practice in yoga, it's all-encompassing. It's all of it. It's body, mind, and spirit. It's the yamas, the niyamas. It's everything. It's on the mat as well as off the mat. So there are very few sutras that really refer to asana practice, because asana really is just one limb of an 8-limbed, very big whole practice. So book 2, Sutra 1, Tapa, Svadhyaya, Ishvara, Pranidhana, Kriya Yoga. Absolutely love this sutra. Accepting pain is help for purification, study of spiritual books, and surrender to the Supreme constitute yoga in practice. So, tapas, right? This is one of my favorites because I'm a very fiery spirit anyways, and tapas is the fire that we build, that we ignite in the Manipura, in the 3rd chakra. It's the fire of the soul. It's that fire in the belly that allows us to put what we know soulfully into practice, into the world. It's the burning enthusiasm. It's what excites us into what's coming next without needing to know what that might be. So it says tapas means to burn or create heat. Anything burned out will be purified. So how can this burning practice be effective with our mental impurities? By accepting all the pain that comes to us, even though the nature of the mind is to run after pleasure. We will actually be happy to receive pain if we keep it in mind that it's purifying the mind. So, yeah, I mean, tapas is defined so many different ways. It's defined as burning enthusiasm. It's defined as self-discipline. It's defined as accepting pain without causing pain. It's defined as austerity. To me, these all feed each other. We need to have the self-discipline to ignite the fire, to have the burning enthusiasm, to move forward into whatever challenges we face, to accept that pain without then shedding that or putting that all over everybody else, to come out the other side with the strength and the knowledge that we didn't have before. So, tapas, absolutely amazing. The self, the true you, is the passenger. Although controlling the senses, he's speaking to how controlling the senses is very difficult. To be able to do that, we need to surrender. And we need to honor the fire that we've built and allow, this leads us to Ishvara Pranidhana, to allow the soulfulness, our oneness, our God, to truly lead the way. We need to release the steering wheel and ride. And in the process of riding, still making choices that we know are moving us forward in our spiritual progress, in our life progress, but not attached, right? Without the attachment to the fruits of the outcome, or without the expectation, without the anticipation, or that we're needing to know what's coming. We don't know. So then we come into Svadhyaya, which is self-study, and he says, self-heartedness or self-control, purity of nature. This means study that concerns the true self, not merely analyzing the emotions in the mind. So, study of self, Svadhyaya, is the whole point of the individual practice. It's what we're doing. We peel the layers of self away so that we can get to who, what, where, why we are. Honestly, our true life's path, and to figure out soulfully, at the essence, who are we, and what does that mean? I ask my teacher trainees in every training, if you were to peel away all of your identifications, all of them, being a woman, man, husband, wife, teacher, all of it, what you do, what you have, etc., your name, all of it, do you still know who you are? And the idea is that if you know your soul, in the essence, if you know your soul, then that answer is yes. I absolutely, without question, know who I am, without any of these stamps or any of these labels being put on me. That's the point. because I truly believe it's knowing that soul, that yes, that allows us to move into a space of survival, of peace, of acceptance in the most challenging moments that we have in our lives. Ishvara pranidhana, this surrendering, giving in to faith, to spirituality, to oneness, to whatever it is that you believe, science. No one gets to tell you what that is. That's you. And it's important to feel that we contribute to a larger picture. That what we're bringing is not just about this lifetime. That it is about the soulful impact karmically on us as well as what we're leaving. And that means faith. So however you define that for you, find it and figure that out in those most challenging moments. And I know this living 13 years with cancer and my little brother being brutally murdered. In those most challenging moments, it allows you to feel as if you are not alone. It allows you to feel as if there is great purpose, not only for you as an individual, but for the people that we lose, for the traumas that we go through, for the illnesses, for the injuries, for our speed bumps, that there really is great purpose, and we have help, and we have love, and we are protected. I believe that Ishvara Pranidhana is the purpose of the practice as a whole. So it's that tapas that leads us to the purpose of the individual practice, svadhyaya, to know soul. And then once we know soul, to throw our hands up and say, my soul is yours. Who, where, what, whatever that oneness, that faith may be to you. The Ishvara Pranidhana, the purpose of the whole practice, of why we're here and what we're contributing to. So, lovely, lovely sutra. Grab hold of it. I like to say sutra of the week, but I get busy and lazy. Actually, not so much lazy. People that know me know I'm not very lazy. I definitely get busy. So I'm going to try to be consistent once a week, maybe every other week, but either way, I mean, the way that we should look at it is if it's a sutra a month, that gives us a great opportunity to really dig into that one space and hang on to it for a longer period of time. So I would like them to be once a week, and that has always and will always be my plan. Life happens, I do ride the wave, and I kind of let it take me where I go. So grab hold of this one, it's absolutely lovely. And I've been asked quite a bit lately what translation I use, and it's the Satchitananda. Two reasons. One, I found this book when I was 18 years old, on accident, on purpose. And I absolutely love this translation. There are others that I love as well. I think Iyengar's translation is beautiful. Donna Farhi's absolutely amazing. Desikachar, eloquent and lovely and gentle. I think it's good to have more than one translation, because when one gets too heady, there's going to be another one that is softer and absolutely makes more sense to you. As we get into book 3 and 4, it gets extremely heady, and it's nice to have some options as far as the translations. All the translations are our interpretations of what's being said. So as I speak to the sutras, someone else reading this exact same translation may have quite a different take on it. So know that the sutras are yours, that you need to make sense of it the way that it works for you. And if you're a teacher, it's important for them to hit you sweetly in the heart, so that as you are speaking to them, it's coming from an authentic space. It's coming from you. All right. Book 2, Sutra 1. We made it to book 2. Shanti.